Have you ever considered trying plant-based meat? With promises of solving environmental woes and addressing ethical concerns, plant-based meat has surged in popularity. But is it really the miracle solution it's claimed to be? Or is there more to the story? In this video, we'll dive deep into the world of plant-based meat, exploring its origins, how it's made, its benefits, and its drawbacks. We'll compare it to traditional meat and analyze whether it lives up to the hype or if it's just a well-marketed illusion. Let's unravel the truth about plant-based meat and see if it truly offers a better alternative or if it's just another trend. Plant-based meat, also known as meat alternatives, is crafted to mimic the taste, texture, and appearance of traditional meat using plant-derived ingredients. These products are designed to satisfy the cravings of meat lovers while addressing growing concerns about the environmental and ethical impacts of conventional meat production. Made from a blend of proteins, fats, and flavorings, plant-based meats strive to deliver the juicy, savory experience of real meat without using any animal products. The popularity of plant-based meat has skyrocketed due to increasing awareness of issues like climate change, deforestation, and animal welfare. By avoiding animal agriculture, proponents argue that plant-based meat uses fewer resources, conserves water, and reduces greenhouse gas emissions. Despite these compelling claims, questions remain about whether plant-based meat is genuinely healthier or more sustainable than its traditional counterpart. Plant-based meat may sound like a modern marvel, but its history stretches back to the 1960s when the first meat alternatives were developed. However, these early versions didn't capture mainstream attention like today's offerings. Modern plant-based meats are the result of decades of innovation, leading to products that closely replicate the sensory qualities of animal meat. The primary ingredients in plant-based meat include proteins from sources like peas, soy, or wheat, combined with oils such as canola or coconut oil to replicate the fatty content of meat. Additional components, including natural flavors, colorings, and binders, are used to enhance taste and texture. For example, the Impossible Burger uses heme, a molecule found in both plants and animals, to give its products a meat-like flavor and color. Yet the use of certain ingredients in plant-based meat raises concerns. Processed oils used to mimic meat's fat content can be high in saturated fats, contributing to health issues like obesity and heart disease. Soy protein isolate, a common protein source, is highly processed and contains phytic acid, which can inhibit nutrient absorption. Moreover, many plant-based meats rely on artificial flavors and preservatives to achieve their taste and shelf life, potentially posing risks for those with food sensitivities. When comparing plant-based meat to traditional meat, it's crucial to examine several factors which include nutritional content, environmental impact, and ethical considerations. Let's first talk about nutritional content. Plant-based meats are often touted as healthier alternatives because they typically contain less fat and fewer calories than traditional meat. However, they can also be high in sodium, which is linked to increased blood pressure. Traditional meat, on the other hand, provides essential nutrients like vitamin B12, heme iron, and omega-3 fatty acids, nutrients that are not naturally present in plant-based products and often require fortification or supplementation. While plant-based meats offer protein from legumes and grains, the bioavailability of this protein can be lower compared to animal-derived protein. For those seeking to maintain a balanced diet, it's essential to be mindful of these differences and consider how to complement a plant-based diet with the necessary nutrients. As for the environmental impact, the benefits of plant-based meat are significant. Traditional meat production is a leading cause of deforestation, water usage, and greenhouse gas emissions. By contrast, plant-based meats use fewer resources and produce lower emissions. However, the production of plant-based meat still requires considerable land, water, and energy. The environmental footprint of plant-based meat varies depending on the sourcing of ingredients and the efficiency of production processes. Ethically, plant-based meat offers a solution to the problems of factory farming and animal welfare. Avoiding meat reduces the demand for livestock farming, which is often criticized for its inhumane practices. Nevertheless, the debate continues about the overall impact of plant-based meat production on the environment and human health. highlighting the complexity of ethical food choices. The rise of plant-based meat owes much to strategic marketing efforts. And while there are many benefits of plant-based products, there are also some aspects that are conveniently ignored. Companies leverage branding, celebrity endorsements, and partnerships with fast food chains to promote their products. While these tactics have helped plant-based meat gain widespread acceptance, some of the marketing claims can be misleading. Many plant-based meat companies advertise their products as healthier alternatives to traditional meat. While plant-based options can be lower in fat and calories, the high sodium content and use of processed ingredients raise health concerns. Some studies suggest that plant-based meats contain higher levels of saturated and trans fats, challenging the perception of them as inherently healthier. The environmental benefits of plant-based meat are frequently highlighted in marketing campaigns. Although these products generally have a lower environmental impact than traditional meat, their production still involves resource use and environmental consequences. The reality is that while plant-based meat is a step in the right direction, it's not a perfect solution, and consumers should be aware of the complexities involved. Ethical marketing emphasizes the reduction of animal suffering and the environmental advantages of plant-based diets. While these claims hold merit, critics argue that the heavy reliance on processed ingredients in plant-based meat can undermine some of these benefits. It's crucial for consumers to critically evaluate these claims and understand the full context behind them. Another important factor in the plant-based meat debate is cost. Plant-based meats are often priced higher than traditional meat products. For instance, a pound of ground beef might cost around $4, whereas plant-based ground beef can be upwards of $1.10. This price difference can be attributed to the cost of ingredients and the production process, which requires specialized technology and equipment. While some consumers are willing to pay a premium for perceived health and environmental benefits, the high cost can be a barrier for others, particularly lower-income households. This discrepancy raises concerns about food accessibility and the potential for plant-based meat to perpetuate food inequality. For plant-based meat to become a viable alternative for a broader audience, it's essential to address these cost and accessibility issues. Despite the positive aspects of plant-based meat, there are valid concerns regarding its health implications. The use of processed oils, high sodium content, and the presence of additives like artificial flavors and preservatives can contribute to health issues such as high blood pressure and allergies. Furthermore, the reliance on ingredients like soy protein isolate, which is highly processed, raises questions about the long-term health effects of consuming such products. It's also important to note that not all plant-based meats are created equal. Some brands prioritize natural, minimally processed ingredients, while others rely heavily on artificial components to replicate the taste and texture of meat. As consumers, it's crucial to read labels, research brands, and make informed choices about the products we consume. Looking ahead, the future of plant-based meat is promising but complex. Ongoing research and innovation aim to improve the nutritional profile, taste, and environmental impact of these products. Companies are exploring new protein sources, such as lab-grown meat and algae, to create more sustainable and nutritious alternatives. However, it's essential to maintain a balanced perspective. While plant-based meat offers a viable option for reducing meat consumption and addressing some environmental and ethical concerns, it's not a panacea. A comprehensive approach to sustainable eating should include a variety of dietary choices, including whole plant foods, and mindful consumption of animal products where appropriate. In conclusion, plant-based meat has revolutionized the food industry by providing an alternative to traditional meat that addresses environmental and ethical concerns. While these products offer significant benefits, including reduced greenhouse gas emissions and lower resource use, they are not without drawbacks. Health concerns related to processed ingredients and high sodium content, as well as issues of cost and accessibility, highlight the need for careful consideration and informed decision-making. As we continue to explore plant-based options, it's crucial to remain vigilant about the claims made by companies and to seek out products that align with our values and health goals. The rise of plant-based meat underscores the growing demand for sustainable and ethical food choices. but it also reminds us of the importance of transparency and continued innovation in the food industry. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of plant-based meat. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on food and sustainability. We'd love to hear your thoughts on plant-based meat in the comments below. See you next time for more discussions on the future of food.